All right, we're unmuted. We're here.
Yeah, buddy. We are here.
Awesome.
What's going on, everybody? Woo!
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get things right here, but I think we're good. I
you
had
got
Sean
it. You
scared
got
for a minute
this.
there.
You did. You did. I was like, oh boy, showtime. Hopefully not in a few minutes. Hopefully in a couple
I, I,
seconds.
I literally I hit broadcast live, and I'm looking over at the channel, going, "What the hell's
I'm
going on?"
refreshing. I'm refreshing my YouTube. I'm like seeing if the
Yeah,
intros playing. I'm doing all this stuff.
I'm in YouTube Studio, going, "I don't see anything happening here. Let me try that again." All right. All right, gang. So we don't have any official thing going on today. No main topics. It is all chill and chat, which is kind of what happens anyway.
Happens anyway.
All
Exactly.
right, I've got to find a way to keep
No problem with that.
myself out of my ears here. Hold on a second.
Well, you
I'm gonna go.
you do that, and I want to say what's up to
Come on.
Gunther. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining, Jason. What's going on? No whammies. It's nice that you showed up. Make that money, man. Time and a half. Go for it, Carlo. Welcome, Al. Oh, Al, my man. I gotta talk to you in a minute. Who else we got here? See, Rich Odello, Rascal, MSU Rich. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday night.
It's what I look forward to every
Yeah, man.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
All
buddy.
right, cool. I just got myself out of the monitor mix, so I don't hear myself anymore. Thank you, baby Jesus.
And those codes you provided, I redeemed them all, so I'm not sure what you're going to give out.
I knew I shouldn't put those in the show notes.
Yeah.
Damn
Just
it.
copy paste and boom. Nah,
All
just
right.
kidding. But there are some nice giveaways tonight, guys. Really nice giveaways that I would really love to have personally. But I hope you all win these.
Yeah, I'm still hurting. I have way too many DLC packs from Pinball FX that I bought by mistake. So my mistake is your gain. All right, I'm going to close the monitor mix. I think we're solid now. I don't hear
Nice.
myself too loud in an echo. So
Sounds
bada bing,
good.
bada boom. Let me take a look at our show notes we got going on. Before we get into anything, I want to give a shout out. Many of you guys have seen me use a logo of me with a flaming thing of bourbon and things like that. Kind of
Which
looks a lot
I've
like.
been a fan of for a long time, man. When that was made, I'm like, whoever did that is absolutely incredible. That looks really, really cool. Like
And that
that.
is actually from this drawing done by Al. Al in the chat, thank you very much for that. What a big shout out to you. But Al gave us a surprise this week, and
He gave, yeah,
before I put it up here, show me what you got there, Sean. I think you
yeah,
just got
he
this what
gave me a
yesterday, today.
surprise. So I was very, very surprised, first of all, to get an email from you saying you got to check this out. And I looked at it and I was blown away. Like, what? What?
Well,
What?
first let me show them what you saw in the email, and
Yeah, do
then
that.
because it looks even better in person. This was emailed to me by Al saying, "Hey, I did something
Yeah.
for Sean and did a couple of takes and thought this best captured him." And I was just like, "Hell yeah!" So I sent this over to Sean,
Well, I
who
couldn't believe
just
I
he
seen
was
that and
floored.
I was happy. Yeah, I was happy with that. I'm like, dude, you got to use that every you know, every cover, every thumbnail that you do, add that on there. And I couldn't believe it. And I wanted to change it on Discord, but like I guess like the crop feature, it crops a lot of it out, and I'm just like, oh, I wanted my name
Yeah,
in
what I ended up
there.
doing was for
Digging
myself, I put it into a perfect square that had extra stuff around it, and extra black space. In your case, it'd be extra white space. Then you can use it. I can help
So
you with that.
I gotta say, and Al, dude, this is in person. It doesn't. This is incredible. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I need to frame it, of course. I need to get a frame. I just got it today, a couple hours ago. I need to go to the store get a frame. But dude, this is gonna go at least for now, right over here until I get some stuff up here. But dude, this is just incredible. This is absolutely amazing. I thank you so much, man. I told you my emails before, but definitely have to give you a shout out on the show. You're talented. Just thank you so much. Was
Sorry for
not
the glare, guys, but
was
that's
not
what I did to
expecting that.
mine.
Such a great surprise, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Al.
I don't know. We got our show logo. We got these two things. We might have to make T-shirts.
Dude, hell yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
and Al says if he told me last time if you make shirts, here's my size. So if we do, we'll
Definitely,
definitely
man.
send you one.
My friends would definitely rock that. Yeah, man, it's cool. I'm speechless. I'm speechless talking about it. Like it was really a
Okay.
surprise. It's great. It flew out.
MG one. He will only do that after he actually eats red meat again.
Oh, all right.
And
Honestly,
two, MG, I owe you a code from last week. I believe you won King's Bounty 2. I never got an email from you. So if you can do me a flavor and shoot me an email, rascal@me.com, just let me know, hey, it's MG. You said you owe me a code, and I'll get that out to you tonight.
if MG goes live at the tattoo shop, I'll go live at like a steakhouse. I'll be glad to eat a steak while you're getting that tattooed on your lower back.
Oh, this is the deal now.
Oh,
Okay, so
that's a deal. If someone wants to get a tattoo of me, I'll go ahead and I'll eat a steak for that. I will go out and eat a steak if you get a tattoo of me. Yes. Yes.
oh, that's awesome.
A tramp stamp.
MG
That's
wants
exactly
tramp
that's
stamp.
what he wants.
Oh, so
I'm
awesome.
up for it. Hey, let me know.
Oh, this will be the steak challenge.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've used that logo everywhere. I use it in a lot of my broadcasts. My niece did this for me for Christmas, took part of it and got it onto a drink. I know a lot of people know, many do, many don't, that if you look closely in the flames, it's got my handle in there. That was a very good job done by Al. So appreciate it.
Rich Odello, I'll eat a huge steak, man. I'll eat like a 40-ounce, whatever. I'll eat one of the biggest steaks around if someone gets a tattoo of me on them. That's what it takes, man. It just takes a tattoo for me to eat meat again. That's what it is. Oh, that's
Oh man.
MG. It's great to have MG here. Yes. MG brings the
Oh.
laughs. Yeah.
One of these days, Sean will get together. We'll get drunk, and we'll both end up with the other's tattoo on our arms. We'll
Probably
see.
watch, yeah. Yep.
Steakhouse Sean.
Steakhouse, yeah. All right, not that far, Richard Dello. Jeez.
Yeah, let's not go that
96
far.
pounds.
And no, sir. Math in my head says that's 6 pounds. No, it's not. No.
I mean, I used to eat a big steaks, man. I don't know about 96 ounce though. Woo!
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, gang. So let's go ahead and kick into, what we've been doing. And we want to hear what you guys have been doing as well. I
Yeah.
mean, this show is not just the two of us. It's the two of us
Definitely not.
and the usually 20 plus of you guys. So, chime in the chat as we're going through these subjects. First thing is, hey, it's a gaming show. So what you been playing, Sean?
Well, I beat Dead Island 2. The side quest, the lost and found. So much stuff, man. There were so many frustrating parts too where I died so many times, but it's great to have a co-op option there. Make a public lobby. People could join your game. If you're stuck on a mission, they come in, they help you. Found some really awesome legendary weapons. And honestly, when you beat the game, when you're done with all those objectives, there's so much replay to it. It's an absolute blast going in there and just destroying these zombies in such a realistic environment. It looks really, really awesome, man. And I still keep that to the side. I'll pop it in there once in a while to still go back and there's still some things I got to collect. Nothing really major, but I still like to go in, help some people out, and it's a hell of a great game, man. I recommend it to everybody. I had an absolute blast with this game. So even though I got Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I made sure, even though I had it in my hand, I wanted to beat Dead Island 2. So I did.
And
And
the
now
question on the Star Wars, did you play the previous game?
yes.
Okay.
And as amazing as the previous game was, this blows it away. And that's weird, man, because they're both. The first one was a great game, absolute great game. But this is just the visually, the combat, the skill tree. everything's enjoyable. I have not had any complaints, and I see people complaining. I see people complaining about like performance issues and all this stuff. Now, I really don't know if that's for PC, but as far as me on a PS5 goes, I'm not having anything that's like,
It's PC related. It's very similar to what happened with Last of Us. Last of Us Part One came out, and let's put it this way: how long? That's been out over a month now, right? I want to say it's just about a
what,
month.
what?
Last of Us Part One. No,
Last
The
of Us?
Last of Us Part One that
Oh, for
I'm
the
playing.
PC, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
So that's been out for about a month. It's still going through changes. And just like the Star Wars game that just came out, it's having so much trouble on the PC that's where they're focusing all their attention. Naughty Dog actually said, kind of related to this, we're not concerned with Steam Deck right now. We don't care if it's verified. We're not concerned about its compatibility. We're still fighting to make it work on this PC over here.
Yeah.
Once it works on that PC over here, then we're going to go ahead and worry that you get 40 frames per second on your Steam Deck. And then I think you're going to see the same thing with Jedi Survivor. Right now, they are still fighting with performance on the PC. I don't know if it was, if they made it on PS5 first and then ported it, or what happened. But you're seeing the exact same problems you saw, not the exact ones, but very similar problems that high-powered gaming PCs are having trouble handling this.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Because like my mind's blown on the PS5. I'm just like, this is great, no issues at all. I came across one crash, but I've been playing hours and hours and hours. So one crash for that long of time, I'm not going to complain. It still saved my progress. I was good to go back. But yeah, man, PS5 version is really good. I'm very very happy with Jedi Survivor right now. So much to do, so much to like backtrack. What I'm trying to do is not even go to a different planet. Like I want to stay where I'm at. Like and try to do like all the side quests. At least is what's available to me, because you can still go back and go through these locked doors that you'll later on get something that will be able to unlock those doors. But man, it's huge when you think this one world could be the whole game. Like one planet you visit could be the whole game. Seriously, it's that massive. But there's apparently so many more places you could visit, and I think I only seen like 10% of what's there. So it's great. You don't need to play the first one to really understand what's happening in this one, but
But
there's a
speaking of
lot.
the first one, I want to share like a PSA for everybody. It is available to play for free on Xbox Cloud Gaming. So if you got a Game Pass, and for
Well,
PC,
then
you can go ahead and
highly,
play it like that. And I think it's
highly
also
recommend that.
available on EA Play. It's either EA Play or EA Play Plus.
I definitely recommend everyone play that. Then I did not know that. Um, but guys, like the intro will introduce you to it to just give you like a previous thing, like here's what happened and this is where it leads to. But you're gonna come across characters in this game that were in the first that really that intro does not describe what happened or what's going on. But yeah, it's good. And like I said, I hardly even touched the surface. Like I'm just barely touching it, man. I'm not even fully in there to see like 10% of the whole game. Nah, but it's good. Combat's good. Controls are easy. Navigation's great. The map is great. Skill tree's great. I really have no complaints on this game so far.
Yeah, and again, for you guys who are interested in maybe playing Fallen Order before you get into it, right now, according to all my plugins, it's been on Game Pass and PC Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, EA Play Pro, and EA Play forever. So you can go ahead and if you subscribe to any of those, and again, I get my Game Pass for free
Wow,
by
man.
doing
That's been there
Bing
since
Rewards.
November 9th, 2020.
Yeah,
Get out.
yeah. Now, and if you do want to buy it and own it someday, according to SteamDB, it was as low as $3.99 just 2 months ago. It was 90%
Damn.
off. So don't buy it right now at retail if you want to play the previous game. It's $40. But if you've got Game Pass or EA Play, you can play it for free right now.
Wow.
So
That's awesome. Well, highly recommend you just play that first then, because like I said, you're going to run into characters in this new one that were on the first, and you're just going to appreciate it more. You're just going to be like, oh yeah, I remember him. Oh, this is great. It's great to see him back, or just to see what happened between the first game and now this. So definitely, if you have the pass, check it out. But it's two great games. I highly recommend both games. Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order, great games. Now, I was going to talk about WWE 2K23, but let me talk about Fortnite Star Wars that just came on today. Very happy with the skins. There it is. Now, the top one, there's quests. There's quests that normally average around 200 points each. Easy quests, survive this long or hire somebody. You'll get like 200 points each for that. And every week there'll be different quests coming out too that are gonna add on to that. So the top level there that you see in blue, that's the basic battle pass. Like this thing has its own battle pass. Normally this doesn't happen. You just get your battle pass and your extras and that's it. But today they came out with this, the Find the Force. Top one's free. The bottom one is a platinum. The platinum is going to cost you 1,000 V-Bucks. I forget. I think that's $10. I want to say $10 is for the platinum, but look who's at the end there, and that's who I wanted the most. I was expecting him to be in the store, just to go into like the store tonight, and just buy him flat out. But here you have to earn them. So but the cool thing is though, see like where it says, let's just say 1,000. Once you hit 1,000 points, you unlock the top and the bottom. So you get both of those. Those arrows that are up, those are level ups. So you'll get 2 level ups when you hit 2,000. So I mean, there's a lot of cool things. I feel it's worth it. Looks like there's a cool emote at 8,000. Looks like a cool weapon skin at 7,000 for both. But yeah, Darth Maul is who I want the most at 11,000. And to me, it's worth the upgrade. Awesome glider, by the way. That's up there on the top right. You'll get that. It's massive.
That is sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, it's a cool battle pass. But I haven't ventured into it to where I was playing a few rounds that they added these force powers. And there's force powers that you could take things around you and throw them at an opponent. But we're talking like if there's a car, you could throw that at somebody. And that's going to cause a lot of damage. I really don't know how people are really using this, but I feel it's going to be a little OP. And something's got to get nerfed because the destruction I was seeing from these force powers look insane. Like there's powers you could take someone from far away, bring them close to you, and just beat them to hell. You could push them far away. There's so many things you could do, and it's a great update. It really is a great update for the skins, for the battle pass. It looks awesome. I can't wait to try it myself. I'll probably try it tonight or tomorrow and see how these forces go. But something new, and I sure like this better than that OEM gear and those Thunder Spears that they brought out previously. So this is something I want to check out. It looks fun. Big Star Wars fan. I need Darth Maul. I need
and they've done stuff in the past. I remember when they had Vader skin on there. They had Mandalorian, a couple other things. So it's not new for Star Wars come to Fortnite, but to have that battle pass exclusively. Now is that running in parallel to another battle pass, or is that the battle pass for this season?
That's going to be something different. So your battle pass that you do separately from this, you earn just from your kills, your just random things, your augments, whatever you're doing in the game, you always earn XP for. This isn't so much XP. These are quests. So when you do a certain thing, like you hire someone to help you, you get 200 points for that, which does not go towards the battle pass. It's something completely different. So I think that's cool. OEM gear has been nerfed a little. Good. That's great to hear. Is that something new?
He meant the ODM, the one from the last
that's what, yeah.
skins. Yeah.
Oh, ODM. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. So I can't stand that thing. Really can't stand that. Um, the force push is way overpowered. Oh, damn. That's gonna get me mad because they also have that what's it called? Kinetic blade. So there's blades in this game where if it hits you twice, you go flying. Like you just go
Okay.
flying. So this, I mean, having a force push is gonna send you flying further than that kinetic blade. And I just want to see how people are using that. And yeah, I really hope it doesn't ruin the game. But this was a very awesome update. Very awesome update.
So Al's asking when they're doing Mandalorian. Actually, they did
I
Mandalorian.
think
Was
they
it two
did.
years ago?
Yeah.
I think.
And I've been seeing like a very rare back bling where Baby Yoda is on the back. And I wish I had that. I wish I had that, but I missed out on it. And yeah, Baby Yoda's chilling on people's backs, and yeah, missed out on that. The lightsabers are brutal. Lightsabers were brutal before, and it's going to be the same this time around.
God, it was almost 3 years ago. I see the announcement here on December 2nd of 2020.
And I wish I
That the
had that
man.
back bling, man. The Baby Yoda back bling was awesome. That's the coolest thing in a pod. It was great.
Yeah, I'm showing here that they. Yeah, it was. Wow, and they had a deal where you got 2 months of Disney Plus from Fortnite or something.
That's
I don't know.
cool.
It was a weird combination of things they had going on then.
Really cool. Oh, we're talking Fortnite. Yes, we are, Richard Dello. Yeah, we are. It's Star Wars. Come on. I mean, it's
And of course, why is it Star Wars? Because in 2 days is
it's
Star
May
Wars
the
Day,
4th. Yeah.
May
Yep.
the 4th.
Yeah. It's great, man. I love this time. It's really cool to see all this stuff coming out. And I forget where else. It's like there's Star Wars everywhere.
Well,
Other stuff.
Steam's got a lot of Star Wars stuff on sale
I
right
think
now.
that's where I was probably seeing some things. Yeah. But come the four. I mean, and I think like maybe even Best Buy, maybe Amazon. I seen like oh that big Star Wars Funko. You probably can't see it. It's a little dark back here, but I forget how much I paid for that, and it's massive, and it's $21 right now on Amazon. But the thing's huge, man. It's a big Star Wars Funko Pop. It's massive. $20 is not bad at all. All the boys are playing Fortnite. Guess yeah, you should, Gunther. Damn, get on that, man. It's fun. Do the no build mode though. Don't go into the regular
Yeah.
mode. Go into the no build mode. You'll enjoy it a lot better. And I mean, that's what stirred me away. And I'll say this all the time. I never wanted anything to do with Fortnite. I hated Fortnite because of the build mode. But because they have a no build mode now, I absolutely love the game. Can't get enough of it. My friend's wife actually just got on it 2 weeks ago, and she's hooked. So she's always like, so now we have like a trio. It was always like me and my buddy. We'd always do it like duos at like 9 o'clock on the weekdays. And now his wife is like, "Oh, I want to play too. This is a lot of fun." So seriously, man, these no build modes being introduced to people, they want to play, they want to check it out more, and you get hooked. So, any good exclusives on the 4th?
Yeah, so I'm showing the May the 4th be with you sale on Steam right now. They've got big
Dude,
discounts on Battlefront 2,
okay,
Squadrons.
that right there, $5.99 is a must
Yes. Now,
buy.
by the way, watch what happens when I click on Squadrons. Uh, it is currently on Game Pass.
But the reason is for VR. It says VR there, so I know
I do
Xbox
believe, yeah, the
Game
VR
Pass.
is included. Let me see here. Runs in both standard and VR modes,
Yeah.
and yeah, for $6.
So, oh, don't pass this up, man. It will blow your mind. For $6, you're just it's such a great Star Wars experience in VR. Get it.
Now, see, they
Six
have a
bucks.
triple
Don't pass this
bundle
up.
here. Triple bundle of Fallen Order, Battlefront 2, and Squadrons for 14.38.
Oh, that's even better. I'd
Yeah.
recommend all
That's
that.
that's the
Wow.
deluxe edition of Fallen Order. Yeah.
Wow, that's dude, that's insane. Three great games. Now I think Battlefront 2 isn't being updated anymore. I want to
I'm
say,
not
but
sure. Let me see.
it's such a great game. It was so much fun. I spent hours and hours
Yeah.
and hours on
Well, it
that.
says it was updated January 31st, 2023.
That might have been the last.
Yeah.
But wow, that
Yeah,
game
there are some great deals here.
is
There
so much fun.
also got, let's see, Empire at War Gold Pack, Jedi Academy for 349.
Yo, the Star Wars
50%
VR
off the Star Wars
pinball.
VR. Yeah.
I love that. I have that for the
The
PlayStation
Quest. You
VR.
for the PlayStation? I got that for
Yeah,
Quest.
absolute blast. That's such a great game. Gunther, will that run on Oculus?
I
Like
th-
the squadrons?
the Squadrons. I thought anything that's on Steam you could do via cable to Oculus, can't you?
Yes, yes. That way it will work. hmm
Yeah,
And
I've not tried it yet, but
for $6, that's definitely worth it. I would not pass that up.
Steam Deck verified, by the way, guys, in case you want to play it on your deck.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Dude,
mean, it's
I
just,
did not even know about that. That's an amazing deal. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I may have to take advantage of that. I mean, I have a $20,
That was so great to see.
balance right now, so I'm thinking that $14 one we just saw might be perfect. I mean,
Of course, dude. And
Get Fallen
Battlefront 2
Order.
is fun. Battlefront 2 is a great multiplayer game. I spent so much time on this. There's so many characters to choose from, so many
Mhm.
things you could do in this game. I'm sure it's going to be available for a long time. Like it's not going to go offline soon.
Oh,
For that price,
is that
check that
playable?
out.
Because these were some of my favorites back in the day. X-wing, Tie Fighter, and X-wing versus Tie Fighter. These were classic PC games back in
Yeah,
the
they
day.
were. And 74% off. Dude,
Yeah.
I love hearing about this. Like Fallen Order plays good on Steam Deck. That's great to hear. Love
See, I'm
that.
not. I don't know. I don't think the X-wing versus Tie Fighter is like Steam Deck compatible. Let's see. It says playable.
There you go, Gunther.
Lots of
As long
problems.
as you go that route, man, you can do that virtual desktop.
Yep, that'll work perfectly.
So pick that up, man. You will not be disappointed at all. It's so awesome.
Man, 1048 for all of that. Or you get for $23 this whole bundle here of I don't know how much crap. 8 titles. So all the X-Wing TIE Fighter games, Rebellion, Battleground Saga, Rebel Assault 1 and 2, and Rogue
Dude, just
Squadron
look
3D.
how much they are a piece. That's not that 349, 209. That's crazy. But that's nice that it even tells you though that it left EA Play, left PC Game Pass. Like
That's the plugins that I have.
that's cool. That's really nice.
So yeah, Rogue Squadron 3D. Because I think I've got that for I think the 64. Yeah, N64 is what I've got Rogue Squadron on.
Man. They need the Pod Racer. Where's Pod Racer? That needs to be included somewhere. It
Pod
probably is.
Racer is awesome. I've got that. I think also on the 64. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that on the 64 too. It has to be included somewhere.
And they redid it on the Switch. Did you
Did
know
they?
that?
No.
Yes.
They're
Episode
at
1 Racer.
349. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. Yo, I love that in the arcade. That was it. Even just the setup of the arcade.
Turn it down. Yeah, I love this game.
That looks great. 349, dude.
Yeah.
Bring a classic home. There it is. Beautiful.
It's actually one of my favorite racers. It really is.
Man. Oh, look at Vader.
What?
Pod Racer is free. Xbox Gold game this month. Get out of here. I did not know that.
Hold on. Did it not say that here? It left Game Pass.
Well, for the probably for the PC Game Pass.
Yeah, for the PC Game Pass, but it'll be on the Xbox Gold.
Awesome. Awesome news. Thank you, Vader. Yeah,
All
Jason
right,
M too. Thank you.
Now you have me wanting to search my Switch just because I'm pretty sure I have it. Let's
Oh
see.
man, that's awesome. That's great. Part of the Xbox game. Be part of the Xbox games for gold. Yes.
Let's
Good
see.
stuff.
Let's go by title.
I agree, Al. Absolutely great game. I spent a lot of quarters in the arcade on the racer.
All
I
right.
might still have
Let's.
pictures, man, from like years ago. I remember just chilling there in the arcade in a racer. It's just like chilling, drinking soda. Just it was
All
very
right. Let's
comfortable
see if I
arcade
have
game.
it. I'd be under S for Star Wars. There it
There
is.
it is. Nice.
Yeah. Let's just start the software. See.
Yes,
Show you what it
start
looks
it up.
like.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. When this came out for the Switch, I had to get it. No, I don't care about Joy Cons. I've got a Pro controller. I'm fine. Have a nice day. That is the Smash Brothers Pro controller, by the way.
Oh,
Okay.
look, I already updated anyway. It was probably like a meg.
Yeah,
It took
it's
like 1 second.
come on, start up, start up, start up. All right, this is not looking good capturing on my computer.
Looks good. Looks good. That I'm seeing.
Stuttering a bit. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and choose something and show you what this looks like on a Switch. Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
What up, Galaga guy?
2, 1. That is apparently not it. Which one? There you go.
Accelerate.
Graphics look good.
Yeah, man.
Trust me, it doesn't stutter like this, on a TV. This is my really cheap, inexpensive capture card.
I mean, it still doesn't look bad at all.
Yeah, this is a lot more fun on a modern console than it was trying to hook this up using the RGB cables of my 64 because I don't have an HDMI adapter yet.
Oh man, this is bringing me back to the arcade.
That's bad. Yeah, just ruin those things. Okay, enough of that. No, not sleep
Still
mode.
awesome, guys. You got to pick this up. It's great. If you played it in the arcade, you'll appreciate it. And if not, you got to just check this game out. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, and then typically this is the time when you want to buy Star Wars games.
Oh hell yeah,
May the 4th is coming up, and these sales have been going on for a while now
hell
on
yeah.
Steam, and you'll probably see them elsewhere.
Oh, and he has it on the Switch.
Nope,
Oop. I have it on the Switch, of course.
Yeah, I do own it on my 64 as well, Jason. It's one of the probably 12 cartridges I have.
I was gonna say there's another Star Wars game that was really good for 64. It's Empire something. I don't see it right now. Where is it at? There was a good N64 game, man. It might be on Steam, which would be really cool to see.
Wow.
I gotta Google this. N64 Star Wars game. So it is the Shadows of the Empire. Oh, Jason.
Yeah.
Jason beat me to it.
Shadows of the Empire.
That'd be cool if that was on there. That was a very fun Nintendo 64 game.
Let's see here and change what I'm sharing. Stop that. Present this screen. Oh, you heard it. Oh, dear God, mute that quick.
Yeah.
They don't mess around. Do you want to see how much it costs? Do you want to see? Do you want to see?
$3.
$2.09.
Less than three. What? Yo!
Shadows is great. I've got that on my 64. I was playing that with the wife, and I don't know how far I am in it, but I finally remastered doing those little land speeders and tangling up the legs of the AT-ATs. Yeah, That took a little while to get the hang of that, but
No,
$2 make you holler.
$2.
Well, I mean, normally it's $6, so it's not as if it's ever that
Even that's not.
expensive.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time, but man, I spent a lot of time on that game.
Says
That's fun.
playable on Steam Deck. Oh, it's like almost all the way down there. Doesn't support native displays. Some text is really freaking small. Some functionality may not work with a default controller. You may need to use a touchscreen or virtual keyboard. And the launcher setup tool might suck. Okay. I was
Get it?
paraphrasing there.
But hopefully, you have 329 megabytes available.
Yeah, it's huge. Huge, I
Awesome,
tell
dude.
you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Look at that. We talk about Star Wars. Look how far that got us. But hell
Yeah,
yeah, dude,
we
these
actually have
deals,
not
though,
even
you
talked
couldn't
about what the
pass
hell
up
I'm
on that,
playing.
man. You couldn't even pass up on these Star Wars deals. And I'm not even done yet. I have one more to talk about that I'm mad about. I'm
Go
mad.
for it.
So great talk about the Star Wars, but let's talk about WWE 2K23. So I've been talking highly about this game. I've been since I started. It's a great game. You know, me and you both discussed 2K22, 2K23 way better than the previous games. Now, I was excited for this, like the season pass. I mean, you didn't have to put any money towards it. It's just a pass that's there. New matches come up, whatever. And whatever happened on this update, there really isn't anything great to keep you playing. Like, there's really nothing to be like, I need this. I want this. Oh my God. I want to put money towards this. Like, there's nothing. There's like 4 briefcases you might be able to win on a My Faction mode. They can just do for free. You keep trying to get it. But there really is nothing extra that came out to really make you work towards getting these rewards. It was disappointing to many, many people. So again, I'm not going to put the game down itself. It's a great game, but as far as you going online and just doing the My Faction mode, it's not great. It's really nothing spectacular. They did nothing at all too great on this. But hey, WWE 2K23 still a great game, but the update for online was crap. Yeah, not worth it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I was really looking forward to it, man. I was really looking forward to it. I'm like, oh, a couple days left. Let's see what's coming out. Let's see what new cards are coming out, because they have like these different levels, silver, gold, sapphire, emerald, all this stuff that makes like the stats higher. So you would expect like, okay, something really good's going to come out. There's going to be like a ruby event going on. No, none of that. And dude, it's been getting tough. These online modes have been absolutely insane. These 4-way matches where you're like beating up on 3 other people. There's so many reversals. You can't change the difficulty. Like, I'm just imagining someone much younger than me trying to just go in here, have themselves a great time with just some punches and kicks or whatever, and they're just going to get destroyed. Like, there should be a way to change that. Maybe you'll get like less rewards, but still, man, it's too tough. I think it's really too tough. The reversals and everything that they do, you're gonna get beat, and it sucks. It's a great game. It really is a great game, but the online is just the modes.
Galaga guy thinks they have a whole pack of Star Wars games on the Switch. I may have to check.
They should. I mean,
Jason
they definitely
says,
should. It shouldn't just be
2K16 was his favorite. 22 just blew it for him. And Galaga guy says, which one had all the glitches?
It definitely wasn't with 2K22 or 2K23.
I think it was 21.
It had to be. It might have been that one, because there were so many complaints where I was just like, I ain't picking any of these games up. Not happening until things get changed around. And man, like 2K23 is honestly my favorite wrestling game. It's been an absolute blast. Again, though, besides the My Faction, besides the weekly towers, besides like trying to earn those extra rewards, just playing a match, though, if I was like, Rascal, let's go ahead and play a game, we'll have a blast. You're just gonna be like visually incredible. Controls are great. Everything is great. As long as you're not trying to like earn something on the online mode, the game is fantastic. And the John Cena story, also fantastic.
All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into what I've been playing.
Matt Mania, though. Matt Mania.
I've heard good things.
What is that on?
I forget. Is it not on iArcade?
I thought it might have been iArcade, right?
I know it's on CoinOps. I think maybe.
Might be. But we spent 4 hours on what I've been playing. Let's see what you've been playing.
Well, this has been tying up a lot of my time right now, and I told you it came out about a week or change ago. Advance Wars 1+2 Boot Camp. And let me see if I can let it at least play the intro.
As long as you're getting the intro up, Wagner's Tech Talk. Wow, dude. Your content, incredible.
Hey, Wagner. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Come on. Why is this taking so long? Good old Switch games loading up.
I was going to say, that guy in the bottom right still traveling there, probably loading something.
Yeah, that'd be the loading screen for this one. So this is the strategy game I've been playing, Advance Wars 1+2. There's kind of the trailer for it. Basically, it's a turn-based strategy game, war game. But it has a few extra twists, but it just has that classic kind of Nintendo art to it. I think it gets out of this and starts actually showing maybe some of what it looks like after we get one more character. The audio's coming through, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, just making sure. I can finally, hear what's going on the channel, so... Yeah, so that's kind of the cutscenes in between. You do your strategy, and then it shows you what it looks like. Alright, out of that, go in. The game is great. Right now I'm doing campaign mode. Got, bit into there so far. And I'll just show you what a map looks like here. Just go in... Again, it's Nintendo. The art doesn't take itself seriously, but the game is still a good, serious strategy game. Let me see, how fast can I skip through all the text? It's either the plus button or the A button. One of the two. There you go. So here's your map. And you literally take your troops. Yeah. Here, plus. No, plus isn't it. Okay. So she gives you a little bit of hints here. And so it's going to be us against the green team, and you literally pick an asset. It shows you how far you can move it, and then what do you want to do when you get there? Well, I want to, take him out. Then we cut into a little bit of the battle.
Yo! Oh, so you're not... Okay.
And so it's still turn-based, so still my turn, and I go ahead and do all my assets that I want to do. Let's see, let's take him, and what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and...
It shows you where you can move.
Yep, shows you where you can move. Let's see, he's not worth it. See, that one... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do much with those assets right now. So literally...
You don't want to take out that green helicopter?
Well, I could with him. Let's see... Yeah.
I like that. It reminds me of Battle Chess in a way. It was like move here, and then like it shows you the battle between your two pieces. Like that's really cool.
And you can kind of go in and see what each of the pieces does. So I want to go ahead and see what his things are. So that's missiles, and tells you all about it, what it does. So this has been the most of the playing I've done so far has been this game.
So when you did that attack, it's not going to have them attack you also after that, correct?
What happens is, as you notice when we had that first attack, I don't think I can rewind fast enough on this. I attacked that green one over there. Let's see, where's my cursor? So he attacked that one.
Yep.
Because I attacked first, I had a chance to take out more of his units. Whatever were left were able to fire back at me, depending upon what it is.
Gotcha.
Now let's say I actually was close enough to go after his rocket launcher here. That missile turret can't shoot anything adjacent to it. It can only shoot things at a distance. So strategy: get some tanks up on him, get him on either side,
cool,
take him out quick. So, and then of course you also have resource management where you can take over these cities, and that'll give you more resources, after each turn. So you can go ahead and actually make more units. Because I have a little factory right there where I can go ahead and say, well, I've got X amount of money right now. Let's see, why can't I get rid of that overlay? Why is that overlay still there? Heck with it.
My friend's kid would love this game, dude. I got to tell him right now. This is really, they would love this game.
Now, other cool things on this game. Let's see, can I just get the heck out of? I think I can give up. End turn. I want to end the whole thing. Exit the map. So that's single player. That's campaign mode.
And that's Fire Emblem, right?
No.
Wait, what?
No.
What is it called?
Advanced Wars 1+2. So you got single player campaign I've been playing. You can play against the computer on maps. You can do online. And by online, since this is a turn-based game, I can play it. I can do a game with you, and you'll do your turn, and then it comes back and tells me, "Hey, it's your turn now."
There you go, no whammies.
So, or online versus.
Nice.
So a lot of cool stuff. It's definitely worth the price of admission. This is one of those ones I got with that those certificates.
Nice. Headshake TV, you are right, Taco Tuesday, but what I'm most excited for is Friday, Cinco de Mayo. Woo! Man, I got the day off, and I am going to be eating a lot of food and drinking a lot.
I was wondering why you said it was a 4-day week.
Yeah, dude. 4-day. Yep. I got a floating holiday thanks to my job. They're like, hey, you want a day off? Like, yeah, I want Cinco de Mayo off. I'm going to be going out that day and eating a lot and having some drinks. So, hell yeah.
Cool beans. So that's been the majority of it. I've been trying to play Last of Us Part 1. It ends up, since I only try to play it every couple of days, it spends the whole time downloading an update and then redoing the shaders. Literally last night, I sat down, I had my popcorn, I had my drink. I'm like, we're gonna play this, and it goes ahead and says, "Yeah, we're gonna download 25 gigs right now." Crap. And then of course it gets to the point where it goes, "I've downloaded about 20, and you need to do some memory management because there ain't no way I'm gonna update this thing." Like, oh sh. So I'm uninstalling things, moving things back and forth, and finally it's just like, I waited up just long enough for the update to finish so I can go start game. All right, you do the shader caches. I'm going to sleep. So I now have all the shaders built on it, and I'm ready to rock. They still say keep it in experimental. Don't use the regular Proton DB or Proton 8. Just use experimental, and it's still the way to go. Yes. So I've been playing some more of that, and then I've been playing a lot of Pinball FX.
There was an update
like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I just put up my Steam Deck the other day, and it said there was an update, so I did that, and yeah, I enjoyed. I was doing some OTG on the FX to the ALP. I enjoyed it. It's cool. I really like how FX looks, and they said I seen a few comments saying don't go into cabinet mode, just do like a vertical type thing, and it worked perfectly. Worked great.
Yeah, if you're just gonna go with one display, you don't have a VIBs board. Yeah, you don't need to do that. You only need to use the cabinet mode if you're going to go ahead and make use of a second or third display.
Yep. Which hopefully I am someday. Now that I'm getting into this OTG stuff, I definitely want to take advantage of all that. Maybe get a new back box. Who knows? I do gotta say, Tequila Shot, Sean, yes, Gallagher guy, George Clooney. George Clooney has an amazing tequila. I have to say, he
does.
Casamigos is my new
Casamigos is awesome.
Favorite tequila. It really is, and that's before I even knew it had anything to do with George Clooney. It was just like, try this. I went to a Mexican restaurant, and I even asked the bartender, I go, "What is your favorite shot?" And he goes, "Oh, I love when I'm home. I like the Casamigos," and I'm like, "Give me that. I want to try it." And I
The
tried it. I'm
thing
like,
about
"It's
Casamigos
good,
is
man.
it
It's
is not
good."
like a traditional tequila. It is nothing like Cuervo. It is
No,
A, it's clear. B, it is actually a good sipping tequila also.
it
If you're not
is.
just doing shots. Many tequilas have a bite or an aftertaste or something to them. But yeah,
Not this.
Casamigos is one of the
Yep.
best I've had. Love it.
Yep.
My wife does not like it. I brought her down a shot. She's like, "This is not tequila." I go, "No, it's not traditional tequila, but it's tequila."
Yeah.
Nothing against people who like traditional tequila, but I don't. I like it in mixed drinks. I'm done with Cuervo and Goldschlager and all sorts of stuff. I'm done with all these things. But yeah, Casamigos is definitely great.
I love it, man.
Wagner wants to know,
How are
John,
you liking the
am I
FX?
liking FX? I like a lot of things about it. One, I do like the collectibles. That's great. The new tables are nice. I like that they made their DMD and cabinet mode virtual, or how do I say virtual? It auto switches. So back in the past, we had the old 4-to-1 DMDs, which were skinny and took up only 1/3 of your screen. Now their new tables have these bigger, more full display type DMDs. And at first, I was like, how are we going to do that? Do I have to switch back and forth in this? I just went ahead and made my DMD screen the whole darn thing. I'm not even doing underlays anymore because of the way that FX handles its displays. And by setting it full screen, it'll go ahead and do a perfect 4-to-1 in the middle for the classic tables. It'll go ahead and do full DMD for the regular ones. I don't have to do anything different. Just go into FX and it works. The play itself, I have not noticed anything majorly different myself between FX and FX3 and how the tables themselves play. I have noticed it's harder to set up on an ALP, mostly because FX itself doesn't have a lot of the flexibility FX3 did. FX3, you could say I want to use, my bumpers for my flippers and my triggers for my nudges or vice versa. You don't have that in FX. In FX, it literally says, "Do you want to use left joystick or right joystick for your nudges?" That's all you
Nice.
get. And then you have to go ahead and play in Steam inputs, which is not that tough, but you have to go into Steam inputs and say, "All right, what I want you to do is when I press right bumper, which is my nudge to the right, I want you to go ahead and push the joystick left." Just tell the game I'm doing joystick left, and that's all you need to know about it, Steam. And it works just fine.
Nice.
Biggest issue I've had lately is in their tournaments. MCAP set up a parallel tournament between FX and FX3, playing Dr. Dude. And in FX3, when you join a password protected private tournament, you put the password in once, and then every other time you come back to that tournament, it remembers. It goes, "Yeah, you knew the password. Come on in." Uh,
Nice.
FX is not that nice. FX will card you every time you order a drink. Yeah, so
Oh.
you sit there and you join MCAP, you join MCAP's tournament. Great. You leave the tournament. You come back in 5 minutes later. It's like, "What's the password?" It's like, really,
No.
because my pinball table doesn't have a keyboard built in. I got to go grab that darn thing, and
Yeah.
then I got to go type underscore uppercase this and that, and that's a big complaint. And I went
Yeah.
ahead and let the guys know about that. Other than that, I'm still liking it. Let's see what everybody else said here.
Where's my
Rebel
neighbor? I don't know
said,
what my neighbor's doing, MG. No clue.
"Yeah, the tournament's very messy, as I was just saying. It's FX3 was very optimized from in comparison. FX is pretty, but FX does have a lot going on in the background there that you may or may not like. Yeah, the password protected tournaments. I'm not a fan of that. I've seen a lot of other tournaments going on that are great. I like how it used to be the passive. I started a table and just regular, not tournaments, and then I came back to it. It would automatically just jump right into it and continue. At least FX has the politeness to go and say, "Do you want to restart this table? Is that what you really want to do, or do you want to play that other junk you did 2 days ago, and you have no idea where you're at and what groove you were in?" So, yeah, but it can work totally independent of any Joy 2 key or any other thing you got going on. I literally always use XPatter myself, and for XPatter, I use the auto switching of profiles. And when it sees FX load, the profile it loads for that, it literally only has one thing, and that's using a mouse button with my Z button. Z button is my left mouse, so I can still use the roller trackball on my ACP, my control panel, and use Z to press things with the mouse. Other than that, everything else is pure Steam input, and that's the way I like to do it. Yeah, that is. I got it. No, yeah,
You
okay.
got it. Go.
No, it was because you can't. That's the other thing about the tournaments. You're right, Vader. Is that you used to be able to filter out by, are the tournaments by my friends, or you could go ahead and just search by name. This does not have that cool feature. You have to search by the tournament ID, which is jank. That's just I don't think that's a good thing. Uh, okay, MG, glutton for punishment. There you go. Killer Penguins in the house. Good to see you. Whoop whoop.
What up, Killer Penguins?
So yeah, there's my playing, man. Steam stuff, FX. Trying to play Last of Us Part One. I will play some tonight, unless I start it up and what does it say? Patch again. I don't think so, but we'll see. Blah 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 blah. And let's kick into.
And I need to get in some VR chat, man. I always talked about VR chat before. I need to get back into that because there's so many awesome worlds I've been seeing on TikTok that I just saved, and I'm like, I need to venture into this. It looks really damn cool.
Speaking of VR chat, we did try to find that certain place that was recommended to us in Second Life, and it does not exist anymore.
Oh,
So, or maybe you just made it up. I'm not sure.
maybe.
Was that Ritual Dello who was recommending that?
People can also go, I don't know if it's now, but they could go on VR chat on their phones. I know it's coming out.
No, you could do that. Yeah. Well,
Is it out now? VR chat
was it?
on the
Was
phones?
it? I'm trying. The last time I played it on
You
something
can do
else
it. You can do it
other
on the
than
PC without
the
VR.
PC.
But,
Yeah.
but on phones, I believe it's coming
Not
out
sure.
very soon. Very soon, it should be coming out, which would be cool.
Galaga guy, how are we adjusting to the new baby? Yeah, we'll be here on replay, man. Good to see you. Glad you
Thanks
stick
for
around for this
stopping.
for the first hour. So,
Oh yeah,
all right, man. So the rest of the media's out there, TVs. I'm just watching my usual. Ted Lasso still going on Apple TV Plus. I'm halfway through Mr. Robot on Amazon Prime. Entertaining show. Wife and I are back into our backlog of The Blacklist. It's a
dude.
TV.
Yeah, I loved that show. I
Okay,
can honestly
okay.
tell you, I love that show, but I've missed so many seasons. I really have. But
Okay.
I
I'm
loved
not going to
that
spoil
show when I watched.
anything
Yeah,
for you, but
don't,
I thought when a certain
don't.
person was no longer in the show, I wouldn't like it anymore. I still do. He's a great actor. I've got to say.
And I'm
He
already,
is.
I can already guess who the hell it is, and I'm not going to want to
I'm
guess.
not going
And
to tell
I
you
don't
who he
wanna-
is.
Yeah,
I'm not telling you who he is.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm hoping someone else appears, and it's like, oh, this guy is popular, and he poofed. Good.
They literally have changed stuff here and there, season to season, and it's still going strong. Still
Okay.
love it. Now this is the final season is airing right now, so this is the final season.
Maybe I'll wait for the whole
Um,
thing to be over, and then
and then
I'll watch
binge.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's funny
that's
because
the best way to do it.
in the last 4 episodes that I see on my DVR, they're all like they say part 2 and part 3s, but they don't say part 1. 'Cause
Wait a
these
minute. There's how many seasons? Is he lying? Tell me. Okay.
He's lying. I think
I
we're
was
up
gonna
to-
say, please, this
it's,
isn't South Park.
I thought it was 8
I
or
hope it's
10.
not South Park.
Yeah, I thought it was 8 or
Let's-
10.
Like I
Let's
want to
see,
catch up with South Park
IMDb.
too, but you know how many seasons there
Oh
are?
God,
South
no!
Park?
I
There's
gave
no
up on
way I
South
could.
Park and The Simpsons. I totally did.
God.
Started in 2013, and we are in season. Let's see, there's 218 episodes. I just watched number 200 and change. So yeah, we're in season 10, the last season. Hey, endless! What up, buddy? What up? So yeah, still loving it. And again, they're kind of rehashing certain blacklisters now, because I'm seeing part two, part three, this, that. It's going to be strong. It looks like they're going to do 22 episodes this season, and they're less than halfway through. So glad you watched it. Now, speaking of these TV shows I'm talking about, your homework assignment, you had a couple of things to do.
Dude, I did, and I failed. So just give me an F. And I have them on my phone. I still have them screenshot it, and yeah, I look at them constantly. It's like, oh, I gotta play some Star Wars. I really gotta beat Dead Island 2. And dude, gaming. That's all I was doing.
Yeah,
And
the last show we're catching up on or caught up on now is Titans. So that's
I
still
had many good screens.
good.
Dude, I have so many movies in my phone from you, from the chat that I just put in there, and I still haven't got to them, and I need to. I need to.
I have not watched any of the new Beavis and Butthead. Actually, there was a movie during COVID or
It's
something.
good. It's
I gotta watch
good.
that, but I haven't watched the new seasons either.
I was expecting disappointment, man, but I'm not like caught up to it where it is now, but like maybe like 2 months ago, up until those episodes. But the new ones did not disappoint. They really don't. It's good.
All right, so that's about the some of what we've been watching, and we'll go into why I won't be watching much TV here in the coming weeks soon. Other than that, any other eventful things this week for you?
Nothing, man.
I didn't
Nothing.
see anything on the
Nothing
list.
crazy. Same old stuff. Just working, gaming, hanging with friends, and that's it, man. Nothing really crazy. The only thing I really see coming up is what do we got going on? I have a concert and I think a wrestling event. I have Raw. I know WWE Raw is coming on the 22nd, so I'll be going to that. I know the Interrupters. Any fans in the Interrupters? I'll be going to see them live. I might go to Sonic Temple. It's a big rock fest. I might go to that. My buddy, he's a vendor. Amazing food. He might need some help. And I'm like, dude, if you go to any big concerts, please let me know because I'll be glad to help you. Just to be there. Just even if I wasn't even going in to see the bands, man, just to enjoy the people that are there, you know, I want to experience that. I love it. I love fests. I love big rock fests, but nothing crazy now. May should be a busy month. We'll see what happens, but nothing recent. Same old, same old.
Yeah, my weekend got tied up with family stuff. We had my niece's daughters, or my grandniece. We had her first birthday party. Did that over at the country club at the place they live. And then Sunday was, I guess you call it a baby shower. And that was over in Lexington. And we also babysat that entire day. So, yeah, my weekend was kids, and grandkids.
Nice.
So that was it.
I do MG. WWE 2K23. You can catch me online. I do play it often. So if you want to wrestle, just, I'll give you my gamer tag and we could wrestle.
Awesome. I do want to kind of give an update on my brother-in-law, Tommy. You guys are aware that he's been going through a lot of stuff. Here's our update. Last I told you, he was out of the hospital. Permanent vision loss in his left eye. It's gone. Never coming back. But he's still not out of the woods, guys. And so those who've, pushed out positive thoughts and prayers and stuff, Tommy and my sister can still use it. We're now going through something called inflammatory markers. Did a biopsy on the major vessel here in this temple, and I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's basically just inflammation in the arteries, kind of thing that there's no known cause for. It happens.
It's scary, dude.
Loss of vision in one eye happens. And at this point, he still is going through a lot of pain, seeing doctors a couple times a week. We're to the point where, okay, well, right now for the pain to get rid of the inflammation, we got to use steroids. Steroids suck. Everyone knows who's done any steroid treatments, they're not pleasant, and doing them over and over again sucks. Not to mention it's having an adverse effect on him because as soon as he starts taking the steroids, guess what happens? His blood sugar goes through the roof. So now we got to manage that. They're still doing. I mean, we've got a team of probably between ophthalmologist, neuro-ophthalmologist, endocrine, whatever the heck, rheumatologist. I think there's a team of 6 to 8 doctors right now still working on this. Many of which are in the same hospital slash building and things like that. But yeah, it's still ongoing. Literally, we're not expecting miracles anymore. We'd love them, and I always pray for the most. But we want to know what the hell it is, how to stop the pain, and how do we live with this going forward without any more bad stuff.
Yeah, dude.
So that's basically the update on my brother-in-law Tommy, and if you're the praying type, think of him here and there for me. We believe. So if you think about it, the more prayers, more thoughts, positive energy flowing at him, his doctors, and things like that.
Yeah, dude.
We need it because I wish I could be there with them, but what I'm living with is my sister giving me updates every day, multiple times a day. Just sometimes my brother-in-law is so, I don't want to say it. You couldn't tell most of the time by looking at him what he's going through. And he doesn't, sit there and make a big deal out of things. And yet the rest of us are all just feeling it for him. So yeah, that's what I had to say. I appreciate everybody who's sent positive thoughts, prayers, and chats to me and stuff. Thank you very much again. His name is Tommy. If in your time of prayer, or even just when you go to church on Sunday or whatever, just throw his name out there and into the ether, and we appreciate it. So that's my thing, man. Sorry to have to bring us down a little bit, but it's family,
Give an update,
and
man. Hell yeah.
it's important to me.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely.
all right, since we have nothing in terms of a highlight for this week, we're going straight into the lightning round. Bada
Do it.
bing, bada boom.
Do it.
Sold on Mario movie, had a great time. iArcade, Gold Cabs, USB stuff.
A
Okay, we
cheaper
can talk
gold
about that.
tab? I don't. Yeah, we'll
We've heard some rumors and stuff, but thank you everybody on the prayers and stuff. P Dubs, thanks for joining the show, and thank you for chiming in there with the prayers. Appreciate it, bro. So let's get this thing spinning here. Arcade one up. What the heck?
I was like, yeah. But I gotta say, okay, maybe P Dubs could even help me out here too. So when I say Fast and the Furious, great, it's coming soon. I also see a review coming out that's scheduled on May 9th from Cornercade. I guess he's going to review the cabinet, see what's going on. But I've been seeing things from Michael B. Few people out there saying that it's one game. Okay.
That's what I've heard as well.
And I'm seeing
literally one game.
When I said possible changes, well, I'm seeing screenshots of I guess people seeing the starting line, how it just says start. And I guess previously it was different before. There's just a lot of things changing. And I wish instead of content creators just taking apart a video and being like, this looks different, this looks different. I wish One Up would just be like, here's what we removed in order to get the license. Here's what you're not going to see. Here's what you're going to see. Here, enjoy this. This is what it is. But it's a guessing game. It's like, what are we getting? This is not the arcade ROM. This has to be something different. I really don't know how I feel about. I don't know how I feel.
It dumped me straight at Best Buy when I clicked on it.
I don't know how I feel about this game still. Am I going to pick it up? No, I'm not. Like, how many people? And think about this too. And I thought about this today a lot. So when it comes around Christmas time, New Year's, content creators come out with, what did you enjoy the past year? What games do you want to see the next year? Who the hell said I want to see the Fast and the Furious next year? Nobody, dude. Nobody. If anything comes close, it'd be Cruising. There's so many people that want it Cruising. How many want it Fast and the Furious? I can't think of anyone that said I want to see Fast and the Furious on an
Okay,
arcade
hold
one.
it. There's the game list. I see 2 games.
Yeah,
This is on their
Fast and the
website
Furious,
as of
Fast and the
right
Furious.
now.
But the way to describing this is like one game where some you could drift, some you can't, or
Okay.
it's a mess, dude. It's an
So
absolute
there's more than meets the eye.
mess. Yes. Does it look good? Sure. You had to remove remove some actors. There it is. Fast and the Furious Drift and Driftish. That's perfect way of saying it, Dubs. Yeah, dude. But yeah, even if this thing hit like $2.99, I'm not interested. I'm not. It's just not something for me. Bring a Cruising out, you'll have my money.
Yeah, it's too niche.
If there was like a
It's
Cruising World Cab, dude, take my money and I'll buy it at the $5.99, even a $6.99 mark if you kept the Cruising games on there. But nah, it's not for me, man. It's
no. I mean, if I
who
owned
asked for
a
this?
if I
Who
owned a
asked?
pub and needed a good racing game in there, I could see 2 of these linked up. A local area network, it would be cool.
I mean that's cool. And I see people buying, multiples for that
Hmm.
reason. Me, okay, if I was in that situation, buy one, then when they go on sale, start linking them up. Link them up at the $2.99 price. I am not paying that much money to link up 4 cabs, and especially
No,
for
that's a
a
lot.
game like that, dude. No, buy stuff, bring out the kit, link them up. Maybe do like a link up a 4 Daytonas. That'd be awesome. But yeah, dude, I'm not interested at all in a Fast and Furious one up cab. Just not.
All right, see some early
Happy
birthday
for you guys
love.
who want it. I'm happy for you, but I'm just not. It's not something for me. And again, who asked for this? I really want to know who asked for this. I'm not going to put you down. If someone in here in the chat is like, "Oh, I would,"
It was
it was
Carlo.
me.
MG called him
Oh,
out.
it was.
Called him out.
Oh, Carl.
Carl O was just
Carl.
he was on a
Hey,
on a, on a
I'm happy
drunk
for you.
binge,
Yeah.
and yeah.
John D seen this comment and he's like, you know what? We're gonna take that one. Screw all the other games that are flooding through the things. We're gonna take Carlos. We're gonna bring the Fast and the Furious out. Enjoy it.
Actually, MG does have a point. Obviously, this is right in tune with the movie
That's
coming
true.
out.
Yep,
So
that's true.
I can definitely see that as marketing material. It does not interest me, at least. It's an approval of the first 2 racing cabs. Okay, so let them go ahead and experiment on titles we don't like and hope for an awesome Daytona. I'm okay with that. Mainstreamers and retailer. Bobby One says bunch of people stirring things up.
Exactly, man. Okay, I hear you on the first price drop. Do it. That's what I did with Killer Instinct. I see it $6.99. I see it go $2.99. Picked it up. But I'm a big Killer Instinct fan, so that's why I got that one.
Hold on, is that true? Is that true right there? 19K Fox has
I
4
hope
on
not.
order.
I really
I
hope
hope
not.
not too.
Come
Pedal to the
on.
Metal type game. Walking Dead franchise is more popular. Yeah, Walking Dead definitely would work. But then again, you're talking about
Yeah.
one game kind of thing. You're not looking at a string of games.
Hey, look at Terminator.
Yeah, look at
Look what they
that.
did. Look what they did with Terminator. So I mean, I don't know how well that sold originally. I mean,
So
of course,
Fox is in for 2. Okay. Wow. Good on
that's
them. That's way above my pay grade.
yeah. I wouldn't. Okay, if they came out with Daytona, I could see the hype for people linking these things up.
Yeah,
Big
no,
time.
Daytona.
I could see 8 linked cabs for a Daytona.
I would love to see
Race.
online play Daytona.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Definitely.
Okay,
I'd be about that.
that would be maybe my exception in there. You get me, and how many Daytona games are there that we could put in that cab? Yeah, there's quite a few.
I mean, Daytona, the first Daytona was my favorite. So even if
Da-
they did just come out
Daytona
with the,
USA.
yeah, even if they just came out with the Daytona USA cab, exact, don't remove anything, keep keep it how it is, then I'd be happy. Andy's Game Room, thanks for joining us. What's up?
All right, Andy. All right, so let's move on to the boys at atgames. Right now, I don't think much happened in the last week. I know that they had the usual five more arcade net games come out of the those are from the Activision and the Data East packs. So if you didn't own those, five more games came out to ArcadeNet, and I gotta say, it was I just got off work Friday night, and I get a instant message here on Yahoo Messenger, no, Facebook Messenger, from Gunther. He's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I don't know what. I want to play some games. I want to play Nitro Ball right now.
Nice.
I'm like, all right. And, I totally forgot that Nitro Ball was one of the five games that came out this week. I'm like, I like that game. Sure. Went ahead and went to the ALU, and we got in a room together, and that thing played smooth as hell for us. You would have thought we were playing. I mean, I've had some great experiences and some not so great experiences on
Damn,
lobby games and arcade net
try
games.
this. All right, everyone. The Carlo says Nitro Ball rocks.
Nitro Ball is the shiz. Literally, it is a shooter mixed with a pinball kind of action. Literally, like as you're playing it, you're doing two of you shooting up. Shooting up the field.
Gotta
But
reword that, man.
as you go up the play field, you'll see bumpers and things like that. You have to shoot out, and there's certain things you got to do it in each screen. Shoot all these things, and all of a sudden these holes pop up where if you hit certain people, they kind of roll and fall into the holes. And then there's sometimes that you change into a pinball yourself. So definitely really, really fun game. And I got to say, we had no lag whatsoever. I'm not sure it was just a great night or what, or if, AtGames' ArcadeNet / lobby servers are just, finally cleaned up. But it rocked. We had a blast. I could only play for half a game with him, but we just, it had infinite quarters, so we kept going and going and going. And you would have thought he was literally playing right on the same machine as me, let alone the fact that this was playing in the cloud. Because I don't know if a lot of people are aware, when you play in their lobby games, it's not playing on your machine or his machine. It's not a peer-to-peer scenario. You're literally in a virtual game on the internet in the cloud server, and you're both playing on that one. So it's just your input, output going back and forth. It was awesome. So that's the only game we played, but we had a blast. So thanks for playing with me, Gunther. That was a good time. Other than that, there's not much more news going on. Robert Bullock has not played Nitro Ball.
Out, man. I gotta check that out too. I gotta check that out.
It's also called Gunball. As a matter of fact, I think if in the alphabetical sorting, it's under G for Gunball. So it's Gunball or Nitro Ball. Both great games. Oh crap!
Why do I feel like I played this game?
And this is where I'm going to go to the arcade database, otherwise known as Arcade Italia. I'm going to look up Nitro Ball.
And I'm looking up Pursuit Force because I definitely played this game before. Definitely.
I'm going to pull up the short play video and totally get a takedown request.
I remember jumping from.
That was loud.
That was.
Okay, sharing screen and
MG.
go full
I remember
screen.
that game, dude. I remember that game. I see nothing.
That's because I have to hit add to stream.
There you go.
So kind of look at that. You're on a play field.
I definitely played it, MG. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like you see those holes there, the bottom left and bottom right. You could actually
Yeah.
roll bad guys into it. All right, just go up and shoot the darn door. Hello. Thank you.
See, those are the kind of sports I like. That's a good sports game. Natural ball. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Definitely was fun. All right, stop sharing. Bada bing, bada
I
boom.
remember jumping from vehicles, so I know that game. I definitely played it.
What are we talking about now?
Pursuit Force. It was an old game.
Okay, no, I didn't own a PSP. One of the few things I didn't own.
Yeah, I remember that game. It was good.
All right, moving on. Let's see here. My next banner says iArcade.
iArcade, which is finally great news, I should say.
Okay,
Yeah,
go for it.
yeah, dude. I'm a Gen 1 owner. I don't plan on getting a gold cab. I've been wanting to play the Operation Wolf on the iArcade with my Sinden. I just got a Sinden, which I've been enjoying the hell out of on the ALU. But again, I want to play it on the iArcade and also see what's coming out later on for iArcade, which I don't know what light gun supported games are coming out, but it looks like Glenn found a way to add Sinden support to us legacy cab owners. And
Yeah, I don't see it on his Thunderstick's website yet. Does he have any still images of it? I don't want to play his video on here. That's just kind of rude. But not that I've not done rude things here on the air. Let's see. Let's go to Glenn Pelament. Yeah, I can't even spell his last name. Let's see. Maybe
there's
it'll be
been a
Glenn
lot of
Retro.
shows adding his clip to the to the stream, so
All
it's
right, then I
fun
won't
to
feel
add a
bad.
little. Yeah.
All right, so let's just go to Glenn's Retro Show here and
But do check
videos.
out Glenn's original video. Go out there on YouTube, check it out yourself. But I guess we're going to show a little bit
We're
here.
going to bounce around on it.
Yeah.
Sure, we are. All right, let's just go to the beginning here and present and share a screen.
Carl,
That
oh, I agree with you, man. And I'm a new Sinden owner, and I'm absolutely loving it. Just from the Steam Deck, using it on the Steam Deck and plugged into the ALU, absolutely loving
okay, I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna mute totally.
it.
But what we'll see here is as we go, he talks about Operation Wolf coming out. Then he goes ahead and talks about they got the legacies. It's here on the gold cab. Now look at his gold cab. He's got the next generation trackball there. He's got
Well, Dragon's Lair is not a gold, right? Dragon's Lair is just a regular one.
no, that's a gold. They made
Oh, is
a
it?
DL gold. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, with the marquee. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So what he's showing here, and again, I just love stuttering, is that he's got a new deck on this one. We've got the trackball. We've got his. You see a little light above it. That is for the 4 8-way gate switchers, and then he's got push pull spinners on here and volcano buttons. All the things we talked about in the past as a replacement control deck. No, there's no price here, but he's got that shown on a gold cab. That's well and good.
If you're gonna put the trackball there, please come out with Arkanoid.
Now, by the way, this trackball right here, using that and the spinners, is going to tie up one of the two USB ports that are available.
Gotcha.
So you can only have one gun using that control deck
All right.
on a gold. Okay, but he talks about come back over here. If you look in the corner, let's see, is that Gen 1? That's Gen 1. So this is a picture of his Gen 1 showing that it has the trackball, the 4 8-ways, has the push-pull spinners and the volcano buttons, but it now will supply a single USB for Sinden light gun. So let's see. He's got it all attached there. He's going to bring up
Yeah, man. When he showed it up,
Op
I was
Wolf.
very impressed. The borders just show
The
up.
white borders show up because as soon as you have a Sinden light gun attached, and bada bing, bada boom, Gen 1 time, he is playing with a Sinden light gun
Yep.
on his iArcade.
Calibration looks good.
Oh, yeah, they look great. All right.
There it is, man.
And I believe you're dealing with the same limitations here because of the trackball and stuff that are on there. You're only going to have one USB available to you.
Yeah.
So you're only going to do one Sinden light gun. But, you know,
It's
again,
something, man. It's something. I'm very
it
happy
is.
with that. I am
It
extremely
is. It
happy with
is. It
that. I
is.
would buy that.
Kudos to Glenn for getting that
Yes.
all together.
Awesome job,
You know,
man.
again, bringing it back for the Gen 1s to be able to go ahead and play with the Sinden light guns. So, kudos, kudos, kudos.
Oh, I didn't know that, Mike.
What was that?
Oh, they should be working on Chong Lords. Yes.
Let's see what other comments that I missed because I was staring at that. Cool, they get some more modern Steam
Yes.
light guns.
That is what it would make me wait, Rebel. Like I would want to wait if I have to purchase this deck for my legacy
Okay,
cab.
he said rail gun type shooters, or do you mean shooters on rails, like Alien
I would
3?
like any type of shooter. I would think like anything that would use the light gun. I would still need to wait for. Like Operation Wolf is not going to make me purchase this. Just to
No, no,
enjoy Operation Wolf.
you,
I want to
we're
see
gonna need
what
more.
else is coming out. I want to see what else is going to be released. Is it a great step? It sure as hell is. This is a great step forward. For everybody that owns an iArcade, whether it's the gold cab, the Gen 1 cab, it's a great thing to see. But again, don't just stop at Operation Wolf. What else is going to come out?
No, there's
Are we
gonna be
gonna
more. I mean,
are we
at
gonna have
least
to wait
go
months
Operation
and months?
Thunderbolt.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
get the second game on there. There's plenty of other ones out there. You're not going to get Duck Hunt. No, you're not.
no, hell no.
Nintendo's never going to let you do that.
Yeah.
But there are plenty of other light gun games out there. I don't know if they can snag T2. T2 would be phenomenal.
Mad Dog McCree. No. That is one of my favorites, though. Mad Dog McCree is one of my favorites. So, come on, John, do your thing.
Alrighty, so let's get out of that and kick into our next lightning round, and that is Steam Deck. I'm going to go get myself a prop here.
A prop.
All right, gang. So far I have reviewed a Steam Deck dock by Skull and Company. Love it. Single HDMI out, 3 USB 3.2s. Works great. Hold on. Wow. Voice going bye-bye. I'm currently reviewing another dock right now, and I'm really stoked about this because one thing I did not know about the Valve Steam Deck dock, while you do see 2 video ports back there, one's an HDMI, one's a display port, the display port on the stock, OEM dock is broken. I was trying to use it
Wow.
I was trying to use it the other day, and I had so much difficulties. I thought it was the cable. I got new cables, new adapters, for DisplayPort HDMI
On the official deck.
on the official one, and
No,
then
the
I
official
went
dock.
the official dock, and I went to Steam's community boards and their support boards. There are threads upon threads upon threads of the DisplayPort not working.
Get out.
Some people say they can get it to work on preview mode, but not the regular mode. And I tried it 18 ways till Sunday. Can't get it to properly work.
Get out.
So when I was doing some initial testing on my JSOCs, the HB 0702, this bad boy also has 2 video
Yeah,
ports,
dude.
display and HDMI. Now, one thing I did notice that freaked me out the other day was when I was plugging this into my ALP, the DisplayPort cable I was using, when it touched this metal shell, started throwing sparks. Scared the living
Oh
shite out of
crap!
me. I've got some questions into the company to find out
Yo.
is what's this all about? It's kind of scary. So now I make sure I connect everything before I plug in power and things like that. But I actually plugged this in this morning to my two 24-inch monitors that are on my desk here, and bada bing, bada boom. I had two external monitors and the internal monitor of a display of the Steam Deck rocking. So I'm looking forward to
I
finishing the review on this to show that you
happy
can have.
purchase, man. Happy purchase with that. No joke. So that's the one I bought, and I'm very happy with that. I
Yeah,
have
I mean,
no issues at all.
quick
I've been enjoying
preview is you
my
got your
Kindle with
power
it.
in, two videos, three USB threes, and then the Ethernet.
Yep.
So, and you
Great, great
just heard that
purchase.
thing clank, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's heavy duty.
Yeah.
So I'm
Great
going to
purchase.
finish that review out this week and get that out. But
Awesome.
it was in testing that, it forced me to test the dual output of the valve dock. Very disappointed. I read thread upon thread, and people were like, you know what? I went ahead and did an RMA, got a brand new one, same thing. Not sure what it is. And then the people said that when they could get it to work, it wouldn't work in gaming mode, just desktop mode. So very, very disappointed by that. But
Damn.
that is my big news on Steam Deck this week. There's a preview build that's out, nothing big. The other big news, of course, on Steam would be what we already showed, and I will show it again for those who are not here. May the 4th be with you, because bada bing, bada boom. We are
Papa Brad's
talking
in the house. What up, Papa
Star Wars
Brad?
games on sale on Steam right now. So you're
Papa
talking
Brad is
big, big
legit.
discounts.
Papa Brad's legit.
Good to see you, Papa Brad. Thanks for joining, man. But so many Star Wars games on sale. And I think if we go back to the main page on the Steam store, let's see, do we have any more sales going on? They're really pushing Resident Evil 4. And it does look great on the deck, I will say. It plays awesome. Let's see, no other sales I can see that are big news by them. Nope, nope, nope. So right now it is Star Wars or bust. And again, if you like Star Wars games, go to Steam's page, look up any of the Star Wars games, and once you get to one, you will probably see one that's on sale, Scott. You will see a banner.
Probably all on sale.
No, they're not all on sale. Trust me. Jedi Survivor is not on sale.
Oh, of course, not with that one. Well, what? Wait, that's free. Wait, I seen a free game.
Hold on.
Go Star Wars again. It said free. Star Wars Old Republic free.
Old Republic, yeah. But see, jump to Battlefront 2, and you'll see that they've got Star Wars Day sales, and it is flapping huge. Like you said, Squadrons for $6. Bada bing, bada boom.
Low,
X-Wing
dude. Even if that
series.
thing was $20, if it was 20, buy. But for that price, come on, you can't pass these
Pinball
up.
VR, 50% off. The complete Star Wars: The Complete Saga, $4.99. Now that's not the Skywalker Chronicles, but still good prices. $3.49 for Pod Racer. Jedi Knight Academy, $3.49. These are just really great sales. You can't, and like you said, Shadows of the Empire for
Dude,
209.
209. Come on.
That right there is one of the
Come on,
best games.
Spy.
That is
Mysteries of the Sixth, Sith, $1.04. But the Lego, $27.99. Normally, what is that? 70?
$70. Yep. Yeah, so that's the sales that you want to get into. And then the last
Yeah,
but not
you
least
got
in the
it.
lightning round, what else do we have going on? And for me, it is going to be in 10 days, Legends of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. In 10 days. But yeah, and trust me, I got to finish. I really have to finish 2 games before then, because
That's how
If
I
if,
feel,
Tear, if, if,
man.
if Tears of the Kingdom is anything like the original Breath of the Wild was for me, it is. I'm not going to get much sleep. I'm going to be playing 4, 6, 8 hours a night because this is a typically the kind of game you dump in 250 to 500 hours into.
Yeah,
Matter of fact,
dude.
that brings up a good question. Let's look up how long to beat. Or whatever that website is. There's like a website like that. There's one. How long
Oh,
to
Papa
beat?
Brad. I thought Papa Brad had one. Papa Brad don't have a Steam Deck?
He
Come on,
don't.
man. Come on, buddy. You're missing out, dude. Missing out.
Especially because we're going to be giving away some Steam Deck codes here, or Steam codes in a second. All
Yeah,
right, so
buddy.
there is no time yet for Tears of the Kingdom, which is good because it's not out yet, so nobody should know how long to play it.
Maybe you should do like a live stream. Just saying. Just saying.
I mean, it's totally possible. I mean, I do happen to have this cool little capture card here that, let's see,
That'd be
right up,
cool, man. That'd be
looks,
good.
where is it? Did I not? I don't have that running anymore? I guess I don't. There it is, Genki Arcade. So there is my cheap and dirty screen sharing of a Switch. So, I mean, I guess I could.
You could, man. Easy. Simple as that.
Speaking of which, there is something I was thinking about, guys. So, I'm thinking next week's a game night. And we've had many people come up and say, there's various games out there that are good. Let's see, you've got Mario Party Superstars as a choice. I don't know how many people that plays, but I'll look into it. And I pretty much have almost any Mario game there is. So let's go ahead and let's see. Is this filtered? This is by name. So let's see. We have that Mario Party. We have Mario Kart Deluxe 8.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm just going to run it once so it goes to the front of my screen. Because I forget how many people can play in that, but I think
I was
it's
gonna
8.
say, yeah. I want to say 8. Let me look it up quick.
Mario Kart 8!
Yep, I'm going to Nintendo Hell. All right, here we go.
8 players. Connect. Yep.
Okay, so if I play one player, if I'm correct, I go ahead and make some kind of room or something. People join it, and then we have a nice day. All right, let's see here. So let's just go worldwide versus. Oh, did it just say 12? Go, just. Why can't I back out? I hate you. I thought it said 12 when I was in there. Yeah, you can't get out of this. Well, that sucks. We're just going to quit and come back. We're just going to quit it and come back in. Because I blinked right past it, and I swore when I hit the online, it was telling me, see, your amiibo was created 10 years ago, right? My amiibo? Possibly.
Mario Kart!
Or are you talking about my me? Maybe talking about my me.
Hell yeah, Andy's game room. Yeah. I do too.
All right. So we said online, I'm one person. And before I hit any button, I swear it said it here. Worldwide.
Mike's ready to play with you. Mike's like, let's go.
Up to 12 can race together. So
Nice.
we get 12 people on this.
This is the way to go.
Now,
Hey,
Sean, do you have a non-hacked Switch?
I'll jump off the pirate ship and I'll get it. No joke. If you want, I'll join.
I'm thinking that's going to be our best bet because that's 12 players. I don't think Mario Party can handle that much. I know that we can handle a lot in Smash Bros. But let's see. Because Smash Bros can't get that many. I think the most you can get in a room is 4 or 8 in a party. So that'd be Super Smash Brothers. Let's see, what else do I have on here? What's that? Fortnite? What? Obviously, I've not played in a long while. That I deleted it. All right, let's see here. Mario Party, Mario Tennis Aces is not a big one. No. No more Pokemons. That's as far as I went was Arceus. I don't have the Pokemon you have. Although these two were classics. Let's go Eevee and let's go Pikachu. Sword and
Nice.
Shield didn't suck either.
And Quake, man, that's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Res Evil, Evil Zero, Revelations 2. But those are not multiplayer games. Snipper Clips is not. Splatoon 2, it's server based. Then we have Super
Dude, Mike, Wreckfest. That was an awesome game.
Super Mario Party. Okay, so that's another Mario Party that's on there. I wonder how many that would do online. We'll have to check that out. I don't think I have
I'm
any
up
other.
for whatever, man. I'll purchase.
I think our best bet will end up being Mario Kart.
That'd be cool.
I gotta start playing Rocket League some more. I've been playing soccer on the Switch Sports, and God, I'm craving playing that game now. All right, so we'll go ahead and I think we'll just leave it at our best bet will be
Do the Mario Kart, man.
Kart
Oh, yeah.
Deluxe. All right, so let's count on Mario Kart Deluxe for next week's show. It's not gonna be the whole show, but we'll bring that out. So
Just a
get your
fun-
switches
just a-
charged
yeah,
up
fun
and
game.
get ready. I'll go ahead and have it, running here on stream. I'll find the best camera setup to do it with minimal lag, and we'll go ahead and do that.
Sounds good, buddy. I'm up for it.
Cool beans. Well, have you been hitting all these things? I'm showing 35 message or chats I haven't seen. I see people saying Bomberman, Splatoon. I could stream it. That's not a problem. We would just have to make sure we join into the right teams. But Splatoon is 4 on 4.
See, Wreckfest is cool. That's when I see this comment. I'm like, yeah, that's awesome.
But that's not Switch based, is it?
Wreckfest?
But would
I don't know.
Would
Maybe.
I have to get that on Steam? See, play it with Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta. Well, that I could do all day long. I could do that right now. I just don't have my Xbox controller attached.
Oh, Carlo wants to play some Nitro Ball.
I'm not going to be playing that tonight because I've got to play. So no controller detected. Oh, man. So if I hook the controller up here, I could play Wreckfest for free. Action packed, blah, blah, blah. Does it say multiplayer on the Xbox PC version?
Wow, I didn't know that.
What?
Wreckfest has a Switch version, even if it's PS5, Xbox. I didn't know that.
I don't have my Xbox controller is literally way too far away from me right now. But if I hit play, it's a continue anyway. Let me see what it shows here on Cloud Gaming. And stop and present. Let's see if this is doable. And you're loud, and I'm not going to be able to stop that.
Wreckfest has always been a good time. I loved Wreckfest.
I love that game.
I mean, you know, Arcade 1-Up is about the arcade games,
There's an event
but
in progress.
there is the Twisted Metal show coming out soon. So, I don't know.
So I'm not allowed to play right now? Nope, it says I can spectate. Well, that's not nice.
That trailer did disappoint, though. I needed to see more.
Well, this is actually coming through pretty good.
It is.
Alright, I'll check it out during the week and see what I think. Stop sharing, get rid of that. There
That's
you go.
cool.
Thank God that was easy to just hook up. Alright, so I got nothing else on the news. What else did we have here? We haven't given away a damn thing yet, have we?
We haven't, man.
I've
Nothing.
got so many codes to give away.
You do.
Let's go ahead and kick into the giveaway tool. I did promise that there would be at least, let's see here, 2 Pinball FX packs. And what do I have here? I've got the Jurassic World Pinball Pack and the Universal Classics Pinball Pack.
I want them both.
I'm going to give them both away to one lucky viewer.
Oh.
We're going to keep it simple. Let me share this screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Gang, I'm giving away 2 pinball packs for Pinball FX on Steam only. And give me a hashtag pinball if you want a piece of this pie. Let's go ahead and see what these pinball packs look like. What did I say they were? I said they were Jurassic World Pinball. Let's see.
Oh,
Jurassic World Pinball.
I want to join this one. Oh.
Says I have it in my library. Okay, Pinball FX.
It's such a good game.
They don't have any cool videos of it. That sucks. Oh, it's the Legacy bundle, that's why. Jurassic World Pinball. Hit that one. Should have videos. Nope, just has pretty pictures. That sucks. But they're cool pictures.
They are.
Can I make them go wider? There we go. Now, Jurassic World Pinball, I think, has, what, 3 tables? Or just 1? I thought it was 3. Maybe it's just Jurassic World, I don't know. So it's a $10 DLC, so you're not going wrong here. And what was the other one I said I had to offer up? That was Universal Classics.
Yes.
So Pinball FX Universal.
There it is.
Classics. That's FX3. There's the Williams Universal Classics. That's the Legacy bundle.
Oh no, it was the first one that popped up.
That's the Universal.
Not those.
Should be that one. There it is.
Is it? It's the
Yep.
monsters, right?
Yep.
Oh. All right, I'll take both. Redeem code and redeem code. Done.
Yeah, it's a good table. I like that one.
That's cool. I'm entering. I wasn't gonna, but I am.
What table packs do you own, dude?
None.
You don't own any table packs?
I don't own any table packs for FX.
Yeah, those are definitely fun tables. Or that's a fun table. I think it's the only table that's on that one. Let me see.
If I win, though, you give it to someone else. I don't own them, though. I really don't.
All right, let's see how we're doing on the giveaway tool here. We got 11 entries so far. We've been going.
Thank you, Rebel.
So, look at Rebel hoping you win.
I mean,
All
I
right.
hope I win too. I do, but I also don't want to take away from the viewers.
Let me get my pen and paper handy here.
Come on, Shotgun Sean. Hey!
All right, Rebel for the win.
Even better.
Gets my 2 FX packs.
If
Cool
Shotgun
beans. Well, you
Sean
know what?
doesn't win, Rebel.
This is kind of
You're a
I don't want to say. I want to say this is kismet because our boy Rebel actually gave away one of the other codes I'm going to be giving away here. So let's just go ahead and refresh this. Let's
See, Rebel
go.
doesn't own it either.
All right, kill that before it goes nuts. All right, so we are in our chillin' chat. We're going to give away another code. Let me find out. Make sure I'm not jumping back and forth. Let's see. Rebel gave us a game called Alchemist's Castle. Let me find that on Steam while I do this. So we're just going to say hashtag castle. Go ahead and give me that, and I will find Alchemist's Castle in a second here.
And I'll be right back. Really quick. 1 minute.
Go for it. iArcade in the last few weeks or months. So Alchemist Castle is what we are giving away. Let me get out of this and come back to our giveaway tool. Only 5 entries in so far. I'll give you guys about another minute. Let me hit my magical timer here and run it for a minute. There we go. 1 minute to go. I still have liquid fuel, so not bad. Looks like we are stalled at 5 entries, Sean.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and go full screen on this bad boy, and we'll give this one away. Alchemist Castle is going to...
I am guessing it's going to MG.
Uh-oh. More stuff playing.
Oh, Jason! That's your celebration music.
All right, guys. And
Nice.
winners, shoot me an email, rascal@me.com, or shoot me a DM inside. Hold on a second there. Rebel just shooting me a quick note. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Did you already... Okay, my timer was up. Jeez, I already did that. Okay, so let me look at my list of games here. I'm trying to think. Did you already give this one to me, Rebel? If not, then sure. Why not? Okay, I'm just all for it. Let me look at my notes just to make sure I didn't have that inside my list of games that I need to give away. If not, then give me the codes and it will be given away tonight. Let's see. Nope, he's giving it to me. So, all right, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and find that game. Da 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 da. Let's see here. Let's go find Ghost Wire. If this game is really good and I don't have it, I'm gonna
Jason, Discord DM sent. Look at
That didn't
quick.
show up under that name, so I must have typed it wrong here. I was typing Ghost Wire, and as soon as I did that, it went away. So I don't know. I'll type the Ghost Tokyo. Oh, Ghost Wire is one word. Holy balls. That's a $60 game. Why am I giving that away? I'm a nice guy. All right.
Wait, what about
Wow.
Ghostwire? Hold on. What did I miss?
Wow. And I don't own this yet.
What about
Man,
Ghostwire? Wait, what?
I have a friend named Rebel who wants to give me a code for that.
Ghostwire is incredible. Ghostwire is amazing. I played that game. I beat it, and it's a blast.
It looks like it.
Probably one of the best virtual games, like realistic games you could ever play. It's really good. Oh, this wait. Ghostwire Tokyo. No, this is different. What was I thinking? Ghostwire.
I don't know.
That's the one. That's the one.
Holy
that's the one.
shiz bang. All right. Well, we are going to give away Ghostwire Tokyo tonight, and because I don't have it, guess what? I'm going to enter this darn contest. I'm not lying.
Dude. This is. I played it on the PS5, and it's beautiful. This is an incredible game.
All right, gang.
A lot of fun. Guys,
make it easy. Hashwire Tokyo is what we are going to go with. Hashtag Tokyo.
Do it.
And,
you will not be disappointed. This is such an awesome game. Like,
I'm going to chat publicly as Rascal and type in hashtag. See, I could have been greedy, guys. I could have kept this for myself, but nope. I'm going to go ahead and be just like you guys.
Put that hashtag Tokyo in there. You will not be disappointed. This is an awesome game. I'm not kidding.
All right, let's just make sure that it took mine too. All right, good. I'm in there. We got 7 entries so far.
It's good.
Rebel, that is a treat and a half, man. Dude, thanks for your
Rebel's
that
the
up.
Man, dude. You awesome. Thank you. That's really cool. Because this is an amazing game. Seriously, it really is.
And if I don't win, if anybody else comes up with any extra codes for this, feel free to DM me. We got 10 entries so far. I'm gonna run for one more minute and see if we get some more. Yeah, this is some good looking crap. This is yeah.
Yeah, man. It's I had an absolute blast with this game.
I've heard of it, but I never followed it.
The realism is incredible.
All right, let's see. Is there another video of it? Is that the next video, or did we already watch that one? I'm not sure.
There's a lot to do, man. Like it's very enjoyable. It really is.
I'm up to 10 entries so far. I've got 22 seconds left on my timer.
The man. Thanks, buddy.
Now, Rebel, I am playing the right trailer here, right, Rebel? I'm not teasing everybody with an awesome game, and it's going to be some.
Because at first I'm like, dude, it's
not going to be a little 4-bit gamer like they been doing on arcade lately,
This
huh?
is the blast, man. This is the good shit. Brooklyn Menace just came in, dude. Brooklyn Menace, get your hashtag in there, dude. Giving away, what's the name again?
Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yep.
You should return to the real world.
Okay, Rebel confirms it's this game.
Hey, looks like a school.
You got 5.
If you have not played this game yet,
3.
please.
It's hashtag Tokyo if you want it, Brooklyn, not at Tokyo. I'll wait to see if you go for it.
MG is banned from entering.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he's in. Watch him win. Oh, CP is in too.
No, he missed it.
Oh,
Let's do this, KK! Now!
Mike.
Mike,
Brooklyn,
I'm pretty
it
sure
is,
I've
dude.
got you on speed dial, but if not, just go ahead and either DM me in Discord or shoot me an email, rascal@me.com. This is for Ghostwire. That's one word.
Brooklyn is definitely an amazing
Tokyo.
game, man. Hope you definitely check it out sometime. I had a blast. I beat the game on the PS5, and it was such a good game.
That is a smoking win right there. Congratulations, Mike. Really hope you enjoy the game.
Yeah,
And
man.
I'm going to force you to give us some kind of review on it.
Yeah,
I
you're
want
gonna
you to,
you're gonna enjoy the hell out of it, though. You really are.
I want you to talk about it in chat in a couple of weeks after you've played some of it, or I want you to say, you know what, Rascal, I want to come on your show and I want to go ahead and give a review of that game.
Yeah, do
So
it.
that's if you want to jump on the mic and on and or on the camera, we'll go ahead and we'll let you hide behind. How do we do that? What if I did that? Nope, that's not it. How do I get rid of my picture and do that? Do I just do? Yeah, see, you can go ahead and just rock the mic. You don't have to be
Yep.
on cam, and we'd love to hear how you liked it, man. It does look like a great game, Steve. Whew, wow.
Dude, it's great. It's really it's one of those games where you're just like, oh.
Well, I actually had some other ones we were going to give away, but since that was like a kind of be all end all, I would say that boom, that one wins. But MG, I still owe you a
That
code
tells
for
me
King's Bounty too. So again, MG, shoot me an email or DM me. I gotta get you that game. So let me see here. Let me type in. That was a bad sneeze I just saved you guys from.
Dude, that
All
is
right.
hard to top that code. That's like a really damn good game, and yeah.
Another one courtesy of Rebel. So Rebel will send me that code, and Mike, I'll hook you up. I'm pretty sure you've won something before, and I do have your email. But if you want to just be 100% sure, shoot me an email. And MG says he just shot me a Discord thing. Sure
Seriously,
enough.
that was such an awesome surprise and to such an amazing game. Seriously, that is such a good game.
All right, MG, I have now sent you your code via Discord. Bing. We are trued up on that one. Awesome sauce. That was a heck of a way to kind of end the show there,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Rebel, I
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
Rebel, that was
Uh,
sick, man. No joke. That was absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Oh, MG is going to go ahead and give us a code for
Oh,
the
on
new.
next year's
On next year's show.
Nice. Thank you, MG. We'll put that in our
All
notes.
right.
Put that in your notes. 2000.
I did.
Okay, good.
All right, so MG is now caught up. He's got his King's Bounty 2. I know how to get hold of Rebel for his 2FX codes.
2024.
And then I've
giveaway.
got Jason for Alchemist Castle that I need to get. And Jason M, it was Jason M, right? It was? Because we had two Jasons on here, so I do believe it was Jason M. I think I have you in my system, but just go ahead and drop me a line just
Probably
to make
MG.
sure.
It would be $6. The next May 2nd is gonna be like $6.
And MG says he wants my Nintendo code. Well, I could solve that one in 30 seconds or less. I'm pretty
I
sure.
do, MG. Yeah. I gotta get you my code then too.
Friends list, go to profile. All right, let's share that screen, and then MG can go ahead
It's
and.
downstairs, man. It's downstairs, so I gotta get it to you another time.
There is my friend code right there. Sierra Whiskey 3766 7615 Niner 587. So there you goes. Matter of fact, I probably actually have that somewhere on the interwebs. I'm not gonna lie. I used to. There was a website where you used to share your friend codes, and my friend actually created that website, and I used to have that. Let's see. This is going way back in time. Go to my old blog, which still exists because for some reason I still keep it, even though I haven't paid anything for it. That's my old Wii U code. This'll
Nice.
you'll get a laugh. You'll get a total laugh out of this. Share screen, and that would be on my old blog. And sure enough, there's my switch code, and then my old QR code for my 3DS. Talk about old school in it, man.
Damn.
I know, right? There it was.
That was like
And that's
six-
the me. That's
that
the
was
me
like-
I created a long time ago.
it's like 65 years ago. No, I'm kidding.
I posted this in 2018. That's how long ago I posted this. So yeah, that's the switch code. In fact, I could probably just copy and paste this right now, throw it in chat, and let's see if that does that line up with what I actually showed on there. Yep, that's the exact same code that is on my Switch. So
Nice.
we are legit. Anybody wants to go ahead and
We're legit, Brad.
we
Papa
could
Brad,
be
we're
me
legit.
twins. Aw. Yeah, anybody's got a Switch, feel free to go ahead and add me to your friend code. And once Shotgun Sean comes up with his, he'll let me know, and I'll go ahead and just throw it inside the.
Yeah, I will, dude. Mine is downstairs, so I
Yeah,
gotta-
no, just when you do, let me know, and I'll make it a post for both of our friend codes, so people can go ahead and get us friended before next week's show.
Yeah, buddy. Good stuff.
Awesome. I got nothing else, man. That was a heck of an end. We're gonna do some either Switch.
Dude,
I say we'll do Switch gaming for sure next week, and then maybe we'll do some Wreckfest. I'll give Wreckfest a go and see how that works for me.
You'll enjoy it, man. It's a good game. Wreckfest is great. Really good.
Yeah, but I've got 10 days to beat Last of Us Part 1, and let's put it this way. I haven't even gotten to the part where somebody dies. Just saying.
I have a lot going on, man.
That's how far I got.
And
And then you saw I'm only like 13% done with Advance Wars 1+2.
And I'm doing a lot of Star Wars stuff, so yes. We have a lot going on, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
All right, man. Well, we are well past our 2 hours, and I want to thank everybody for hanging with us. By the way, Sean, look at the top left corner of StreamYard. You see the little eyeball there next to the live time? Okay, so now you see exactly how many folks are hanging around with us.
That's awesome.
You don't have to guess.
Well,
All right, take us out, Sean.
It's nice to see 1,021 people watching us right now. Give a like on the way out, please. We really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't yet to keep up with all the latest uploads and live shows. Join the Discord. We'd love to talk to you. We hope you all join. There's a great community in there. But most importantly, block that console fanboy, please. We'll see you next week on That Gaming Show. Thanks for joining us. We love you. Have an awesome week.
All right, guys. Have a great week. We will see you next week. Don't forget to add our friend codes. I'll get Sean soon. And we will see you on the Nintendo Switch on next week's show. Later.